Vladimir II Monomach, Old East Slavic, Volodimir Monomach, Christian name, Vasiliy, or Basileios, 1053, the 19th of May 1125, reigned as Velikiy Kniaz, Grand Prince, of Kievan from 1113 to 1125. He was the son of Vsevolod I, married in 1046, and Anastasia of the Eastern Roman Empire, d. 1067, which is now called the Byzantine Empire. Anastasia is believed to be related to the family of the Byzantine Emperor Constantine IX Monomachos, from whom Vladimir obtained his surname. Contemporary Byzantine naming practice allowed the adoption of a maternal surname if the mother's family was perceived to be of a more exalted origin than that of the father. Eupraxia of Kiev, a half-sister of Vladimir, became notorious all over Europe for her divorce from the Holy Roman Emperor Henry IV on the grounds that he had attempted a black mass on her naked body. Reign. In his famous instruction, also known as the Testament, to his own children, Monomach mentions that he conducted 83 military campaigns and 19 times made peace with the Polovtsi. At first he waged war against the steppe jointly with his cousin Oleg, but after Vladimir was sent by his father to rule Chernigov and Oleg made peace with the Polovtsi to retake that city from him, they parted company. Since that time, Vladimir and Oleg were bitter enemies who would often engage in internecine wars. The enmity continued among their children and more distant posterity. From 1094, his chief patrimony was the southern town of Pereyaslav, although he also controlled Rostov, Sizdal, and other northern provinces. See Principality or Pereyaslav. In these lands he founded several towns, notably his namesake, Vladimir, the future capital of Russia. In order to unite the princes of Rus in their struggle against the Great Steppe, Vladimir initiated 3 princely congresses, the most important being held at Lyubsk in 1097 and Dolobsk in 1103. In 1107 he defeated Bonyak, a Cuman Khan who led an invasion on Kievan Rus. When Sviatopol II died in 1113, the Kievan populace revolted and summoned Vladimir to the capital. The same year he entered Kiev to the great delight of the crowd and reigned there until his death in 1125. As may be seen from his instruction, he promulgated a number of reforms in order to allay the social tensions in the capital. These years saw the last flowering of ancient Rus, which was torn apart 10 years after his death. Vladimir Monomach is buried in the St. Sophia Cathedral in Kiev. Succeeding generations often referred to his reign as the Golden Age of that city. Numerous legends are connected with Monomach's name, including the transfer from Constantinople to Rus of such precious relics as the Theotokos of Vladimir and the Vladimir, Muscovite crown called Monomach's cap. Marriages and children. Vladimir was married 3 times. Some sources cite his first wife as Jaitha of Wessex, illegitimate daughter of Harold of England who fell at Hastings, and Edith Swanshaw. Problems exist in that none of the sources citing this are contemporary, and none of the Russian sources cite the name of his first wife as the daughter of Harold Godwinson. It is possible that she could have been a different Jaitha altogether. They had at least 5 children. His third marriage is thought to have been to a daughter of Apuasinovich, Khan of the Cumans. Her paternal grandfather was Ozan. Her people belonged to the Kipchaks, a confederation of pastoralists and warriors of Turkic origin. However, the primary chronicle identifies Apa as father-in-law to Yuri Dolgoruki, with Vladimir negotiating the marriage in name of his son. Whether father and son married sisters or the identity of intended groom was misidentified is unclear.